Confirm you can see my screen, please.
Yes, I can see your screen.
So
Yes,
please,
yes, I can
Yeah.
see your screen.
okay, please, sorry for the inconvenience, sorry for the interruption. All right, so where did we stop? Where did we stop, please? Where did we stop, please? Unmute your mic, please, and respond. Where did we stop?
You are trying to add the resources.
Okay,
In terms of you started you went to resources, you are trying to add them one by one. To the
okay.
system.
So to do that, after you finish creating your resources, um, the next thing to do is to add your resources to the uh, activity. So look at this resources.
Hello,
Can you hear
hello.
me? Yeah.
Yeah, you did not complete creating the resources before you left.
That's why I,
Now
that's why I asked you where did I stop. So you bring me.
you click the this icon that looks like a human being, then you were now adding them, you were naming them when it went off.
That's what I want. That's why I asked you where did I stop.
Okay,
I've
thank you.
already created the resources. These are the resources. We have PMO, the Project Management Office. We have the civil engineering discipline and civil structural engineering discipline. We have the mechanical and we have the electrical, right? So we created about one, two, three, four resources. So these three resources are under this project management. So
Okay.
that is just what it means. This civil structural discipline, mechanical discipline, electrical discipline, they are all under PMO, right? You can decide to leave it as standalone, but I have to put it like this because every of their activities are reported by the PMO and the project manager or the project planner. That's why I just have to put it this way. But you can decide to leave it standalone if you want to by just coming to this end here and then push it. You can decide to push this one, push each of them. But that's that. After creating the resources, the next thing to do, just go down to your activity. You click your activity. Once you click the activity, look at resources. You click resources. Once you click resources, we have to assign resources to the activities. So let me delete this one because I already added it before. I never knew that coming. Let me just delete it before the interruption and the network interruption. So let's let me delete, remove. So please, everybody should unmute your mic so that we work together. Unmute your mic so that we work together. Remove, yes. Remove, yes. Remove, remove. These are things I've already done before the network interruption. So remove. Okay, I think I've removed everything. So after we've created the resources, you discover that there's no resource tied to these activities here. No resources tied to these activities, right? So the next thing to do is to come down to these resources, and you see add resources. Add resources. You click this button, add resources. Now, let me reduce this. So to add resources, now we have planning, we have execution, we have control, we have closeout, right? The reason why you see this icon not showing because we have this closeout because we have is a finish milestone. So there's nothing there, no dates, no it's just a finish date, no start date, and with zero duration. So Primavera consider it not to be uh you know an activity, a dependent activity, right? It's just a finished milestone activity on its own. So that doesn't need anybody. It's just assumed to be that it has already been completed, right? So let's just add one by one. We add project planning, of course, PMO. Look at it, you assign, then look at down, you see this, you look at this detail view here, you see that PMO has been assigned to this project planning execution. The reason why you won't see anything here because we have it as a uh, um, start milestone, no, with just zero duration. Once it's zero duration, there's no need to add activity. That's what he's saying. So we come here, project control. We still have PMO to control. When we come here, close out. Nothing is because it's zero duration. So after that, after finishing that, the next thing is to site preparation. Click it. You will Control C to make your work easy for you. Add, click, click. So who do we assign site preparation to? House, please. Contribution.
Civil.
Civil. Okay, you come down to civil, you add it. You see, it has already been added. Let's see. So you discover that civil engineers, they are the one handling the sites. Uh, okay, site preparation. Let me expand it. So likewise, everything in this site, all the activities under site preparation will be handled by a civil engineer, civil structural engineer discipline. Then let's move ahead. Foundation. Let's click. To make your work easy, you will control and then you start clicking. So who do you have assigned the foundation?
Is this civil?
Okay. So we assign civil, it has already been assigned. For you to know, you have to escape and you see that civil structural discipline. You see that. So then the structural steel control. So who do you assign these structural steel activities?
We don't have structural department, so it's still civil.
Okay. Civil is yeah. So civil structure.
If we have got structural engineering department, it's different. Then we have gone for them.
So
You can put it, it could be mechanical too.
mechanical.
Civil or
Okay.
mechanical.
I've assigned it to
So go
civil.
ahead.
So you can see that civil engineers, they are the one
Yeah,
handling
it's
this.
okay, it's okay, it's okay. Let's just progress.
Then for the mason and concrete block work, you see that here. So who do I assign it to?
It could be MEP, which can go for mechanical, but it can still go for civil.
So brick, no, this is brick work and block work. Casting and place
Civil.
concrete is civil now. So add civil.
It's civil.
But you said mechanical. Okay, so then the next thing to do is build envelope. This build envelope, waterproofing, cutting, straw finishings. So who do we assign this to? Hmm?
Civil.
Civil. You see that civil have more scope, more their scope is much. So now we have mechanical and electrical. Then we come here, click here. So who do you assign it to?
Mechanical.
Mechanical and you know electrical. Let's just put electrical as well because it's combined. So you see that we have mechanical, electrical.
No, but sorry, the plumbing and fire protection is strictly mechanical.
Okay,
HVAC is mechanical.
mechanical, electrical.
Electrical systems, light fixture is separate. First
So
two mechanical, last two electrical.
so this is what we do here. That's why we have this. That's why we have this primary rule here. So the way I've done it is not bad. That's we'll make an adjustment. So plumbing is for what? Mechanical. You can see this line ticked here, right? Plumbing and fabrication, and fire protection, mechanical. Then we have here HVAC, right? Mechanical, then electrical system. We have to select electrical. Double click. Do you see it? Eh? Is it clear?
Yes.
That means they
Mm-hmm.
are the primary
Yes.
resource.
Yes,
It's clear.
yes, yes. So
Yeah,
now,
absolutely.
now we'll come down to lighting and features. We'll remove it from mechanical. We'll add it to electrical.
Electrical also.
Is it clear? Okay.
Yes.
So the
Yes.
next thing now is interior finishes. So who do we assign these activities to? Drywall and taping, painting and finishes, floor and tiles, cabinetry and my. Who do we assign this to
To go for civil.
for civil?
And then maybe
Okay.
Um, sorry,
Uh,
there's a bit of confusion here.
okay.
My apologies,
Okay.
please.
Go ahead.
My understanding from all this is that civil structural discipline, that they are probably doing the design and all of that. And then the laborers,
Mm.
civil engineering team and laborers, those are the people that will do the execution. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Very correct. So this is what I want to do. This is what I
You are
advise.
right.
This is what I advise. If we start creating those resources, it's going to be cumbersome. Let's assume that both the helpers, both the workers, both those people in charge of executing the project in the site, they are under civil. Do you understand? We as when you want to do your resource calculation, you can do that knowing fully well that all the resource personnel are under civil. We just want to speed up our time instead of creating different names, Wasiu, Biliki, Mohammed, this, that. We just put it civil, captures everything. So we assume that all those personnel are under civil structural discipline. So we don't need to. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is what I assume. Both interior finishes, people working as interior, they are under civil structure discipline. Do we understand? Do we understand? Hello.
yes.
So that is that. So that's clear. Otherwise,
Yes, your point is
otherwise I would have start creating, differently and start adding, but it will not help us. When we go to our resource assignments, we'll now see those data. You see all those data. You can calculate from those data. When we do our project management and analytics, by Monday, we will now see all those aspects, how to calculate and how to, draw our S curve, how to use our trend analysis. That will now start data analytics in project management. That's another level. So instead of without wasting our time, instead of wasting time, I have to just capture all these both interior finishes. We assume that the resource personnel are under civil structural discipline. Do you understand? We assume that they are under civil. Otherwise, I can split it down and say, okay, start creating. But let me just assume they are under civil structural discipline. Do you understand?
Yes.
So let me assign interior finishes to civil structural discipline. I assign it, right? Because a tiler is working with civil engineer, right? He's working with civil engineer. That's how it is. So we can see create and paint and painter, right? Or screeder, whatever it is. They are still working under civil engineers, right? But we don't want to create separate. We just want
Okay.
to capture. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's no problem. That's for the purpose of this study, but we just have to understand because I can even see that from what you have here, you can even see that there are some things that are assigned to even personnel, particular name.
Yeah, yeah. That is what I'm
I'm
saying.
seeing this like that, so there's no problem. Let's progress. Thank you.
That is it. That's what I'm saying. Right? That's what I'm saying. Okay, so I don't want to make the work much tiring or cumbersome. That's why I'm doing it. So it will be easy for you. That's the easiest way. load your resources by team, discipline. Don't put different, just load it by team, so it will be easy for you. But if you want to add their different name and whatever, you can go ahead. Primavera has that space for you. So the landscaping and site improvement, uh who do we add in this aspect? Planting and irrigation, hardscaping and site and amenities, site restoration. Who do we add?
I think it's civil.
Civil, right? All those personnel
Yeah.
should be under civil, right?
Yeah.
That's what we assume. They should be under civil. All those personnel, those that are within the site cleanup, they should be under civil. They should be working under civil department, right? Not necessarily that they are civil, but under it. Okay, I'll add it. Then the project closeout, project handover. Um, okay. So project handover, project closeout. Who do you assign this to?
Some of us go to PMO.
Okay,
You
PMO.
have the project management team of PMO. Okay, PMO, yeah. Fine.
Okay, so
But let me ask something. Don't be
go,
annoyed.
go
Let me
ahead.
ask something.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. This course, maybe in the next few minutes we finish this
Okay.
particular lesson. But then if, because we need to, like me now, we need to process everything and make sure that we are to the level we have done.
Okay.
So most of us will try and make this thing plan maybe with different projects to see that we get to this. If
Okay.
we go and run into problem, even though with the lecture, this thing you have given us,
Okay.
can we not call you for a little explanation after now, maybe during the day,
Uh,
or send you chat you up?
that's consultation. No problem. You can do that. That's
You call
consultation.
that?
That's consulting now. Of course, that's consultation now. No problem. If the work is cumbersome, if the work is
Yeah,
cumbersome,
because the 3 days is just it's too
that's
jam
why.
packed now
That's
for us
why.
to.
That's
Some
why
of us are working now, like
I
you know.
know. That's why I said it's a
Yeah, so most of us
fun.
are working. I think all of us are doing something. So you don't expect us to, but I would now that it is weekend now, most of some of us now will take time digest to the level we have done. And before we now talk of coming up on Monday, because most
Okay.
of us will still see how we can join on Monday. So
Okay.
that's it.
Okay. That no problem.
So
Whenever
you
you run
need to
into
make yourself available.
whenever you run into issue,
Just between you keep on with yeah.
no problem. But that will be discussed. You can
You
lob
know?
let me. You can lobby me in that aspect, but I'm not owing you.
Hey,
Of course,
we
that's what we're talking about.
we don't get lobby for this
Okay.
infrastructure we are designing. Oh.
you
So
can
lobby, we never get lobby.
you can lobby me. So
Okay,
that should be
go ahead,
outside
so
this.
we can run off
No
this.
That
problem.
should
We
be
can
outside
always
this
come back.
class.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
That should be outside
yeah.
this
No
aspect.
problem.
Engineer David, is
Sir,
your name Jagaba?
I don't know. I know be Jagaban, no, but you
Yeah.
can lobby me. But like Jagaban will say, I'm not owing you anything. No.
Yeah, we know.
Let it be on record that I'm not owing you, but you
Of
can
course.
lobby me.
Of course.
Yes.
Definitely we will come back because this today's zone
Uh,
is the most critical aspect of it to me. Oh. The understanding of it,
Yes,
yes.
uh,
Yesterday,
of
it's like
course, of
walkover.
course.
no wahala.
Okay, sir. Go ahead, please.
No wahala. So, having said that, we've already linked our activities to the. Sorry, we have already linked our resources to our task, right? So the next thing to do is for you to now um, see the data. You click this resource assignment. Click resource assignment. You will now see the data, all the data. Look at the resource. Look at the PMO. You see. So the advanced class will now talk about this very very well, very very well. I will now show us some technical things that we need to know. So look at all the resources they have. They are assigned. Look at mechanical. It's assigned to mechanical light features. You see now under mechanical we have light feature, we have light system, we have HVAC, we have plumbing. Under electrical we have lights, we have electrical, we have HVAC. They are still under together, but primary rule, right? We have the primary, just like we said the primary rule. Then otherwise, what I would do, let me do something. Let me go back to that activity. Let me do something so that can be very, very clear to our understanding. So let me, in this electrical, let me just quickly delete this mechanical, right? So that, let me delete it. Let me delete this mechanical as well. Let's just know that it's just for electrical alone. The same thing in this HVAC. HVAC is for mechanical. Let me delete electrical. So let me come here. Also delete electrical. It's for mechanic. This particular activities is for mechanical. Delete it. Okay. Let me F9 schedule. Okay. Our schedule is in place. We go back to our resource assignments. Then you can see electrical. We have this light features, light and lighting and features, electrical system. Then for mechanical, we have HVAC and then. So is that clear? Is that clear?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So having said that, this is the end of our class of the fundamental knowledge of Primavera P6. So I advise all of us that have taken this class to go and register for the analytical aspects where we get to do the um you know resource just calculating our, in fact, report our resource reporting, project reporting, monitoring, controlling, SCOV, PMS, right? So that will be for the next class, the next section. So we are done with this. Do you have any question you want to ask me? You can proceed, then I will answer. Do you
How
have
do
any?
one adjust the Gantt chart? Because my Gantt chart here is very wide, which
I'm
is
sure
not
my
making me
own
to
question
see.
will come during the lobby session.
Yeah,
How do you look
doing
at
this Gantt chart.
look at, can you see my app? Can you see my mouse?
Yes, I'm see your mouse.
Okay, bring it down. You see where the mouse um brought out something like a mirror or whatever for view. Look at, just put it across
Yeah,
that
yeah.
then you can expand it, you can bring it down. You see down, you see the movement, you see,
Okay.
and that's just how it is. Then you can just put it this way.
But mine is not drawing a line. There's a line drawn down the
Just do
like
it
a
the way
dotted line.
I'm doing it. There's no other way again. You know, this is the maybe this is the first time of you handling the program. This also, you have, there need to be some, ups and down until once you're used to it. It's not just, you can't become a professional one day under many days training.
No, it's not about becoming a professional one day. If mine is not like yours, then there may be something I need to do that I will get it. So you just tell me. You understand what I'm saying? Because what I have here now, mine is just drawing a line down the line. Maybe it's just something that you will tell me. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, probably
It's not going to be a professional.
that would be after the class. You can share your screen, then I'll see, because I'm not seeing your screen. Then I cannot even know what
Yeah,
the issue is.
yeah, yeah. I'll be glad if I can share my screen after the class.
Okay, so this is the end of the fundamental knowledge of Primavera P6. I want to thank everybody for attending this class, and I want to encourage us to read that manual, that books that I gave us, as well as also watch these videos over and over, over and over. Practice. The best way to become more proficient in this thing is to practice it. Do you understand? This is just this is just a fundamental knowledge. It's not in depth, it's just a fundamental. But however, you can use this fundamental knowledge to kickstart and you go higher. Do you understand? So that's just the best thing as regards to this class. So by Monday, if most of us register today, try as much as I encourage us to register, so we proceed to the next level. How do we analyze this data? How do we report this data in real time? That is the next class, and that will be from Monday. So I hang on from this at this point, and I say thank you everyone for attending this class. Thank you, and God bless you. Let me stop recording.